my people. Thank you so much for always tuning in and watching my videos. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more and more entrepreneurial interviews. On today's interview, we have the 1516 Spices. We're going to talk with the founder and the CEO. He's going to tell us nilimwambia tu aze biashara ya kuuza spices peke yake. So hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for having me.
Your name?
My name is Odipo. G. G stands for Gerfast, but it's usually very hard for people to remember. So I prefer I prefer Odipo G. Yes.
Okay. Why 1516?
1516 is actually a Bible verse.
What is?
Yes. John 15:16. Yeah. It's actually John.
What does that say?
It says, "You did not call me, but I called you, that you may be able to bear fruit, and that your fruit may abide. And whatever you ask the Father in my name, you shall be given."
Hallelujah. So, okay, 1516 Spices.
Yeah.
So, why did you decide to do the spices only?
Because I lost a little over 9 million Kenya shillings in business before, and we had to find a way of trying to. Yeah, we need like 3-4 sessions. I give you the story of my life.
We'll do that after this. Okay.
Yeah, so we needed to come up with a way of paying debts, and this was one of the ways. Although now what happened was primarily 1516 is a brand under a company called Judera, Judera Group Limited. So Judera Group Limited owns 1516 and other brands.
Okay.
So what happened is primarily when we started, we were doing agriculture. We were doing traditional agriculture. So we were the kind of people who ni season ya mishiri tunapanda mishiri, season ya vitunguu tunapanda vitunguu, season ya watermelon. Yeah, and we ended up raising funds from various investors, and we lost all of it. All of it. We lost all of it. So one of the ways we realized that I was not built for agriculture. I was built to incline more toward agribusiness. The two are very different. That's a whole topic for another day. When you're just talking the when you're just talking the difference between agriculture and agribusiness. Agribusiness involves more value addition, and that's how now we started doing value addition. I remember there was a time we were doing chili, and we were planting for a certain exporter. So what happened was, or rather a friend of mine was planting for a certain exporter. So what happened was they harvested about 10 tons, but they had rejects of about 7 tons. And rejects you're given back. So you can imagine a farmer being given back 7 tons. We just made compost with them. But I sat down and realized, I started getting the idea of value addition. How can we do value addition? Because there's usually so much waste when it comes to export, especially because any tissue damage, the product is rejected. And that's just tissue damage. The product is not bad. If it's shaped wrongly, it's rejected. The product is not bad, it's just the shape. So, well, they just choose it. It's their standards. Everyone has their own standards. Yeah. We don't blame them. You see, one man's meat is another man's poison. So in this case, their poison became our meat. So, and I love cooking. Generally, I've always loved cooking. Yeah. So what happened was... So generally, I just put the two together. My love for cooking, my love for spices, and the value addition passion that I acquired, and that's how we started doing value addition for herbs and spices. Yeah, so that's how we began.
So is this like you being an entrepreneur and this wise like, is it something that you have, it's new, or you learned from what happened to you, and is this something that you have always wanted?
Well, it's a little bit of the first two. It's something that apparently has just always been inside me. I remember I used to do a lot of art when I was in standard 3. This is actually in-house design. This is an in-house design.
Creativity.
Yeah, it's in-house design. So I remember by the time I was in standard 3, I was already drawing cartoons and selling, So entrepreneurship has kind of like been in me for quite a... When in high school we used to write mail. So I used to do mail for people in calligraphy and sell You know, so entrepreneurship is kind of like a thing, has always been in me. Then I spent a lot of my formative teenage years with my uncles who are entrepreneurs. I have actually not. I have two uncles who I spent a lot of time with, Uncle Nick and Uncle Alpha, and then one of my grandmothers is also an ardent entrepreneur, and I spent quite a bit of my childhood around them. So it kind of like sparked it even more, and then now the circumstances again. You know, by the way, I used to have a formal job once upon a time, and I successfully lost 5 formal jobs.
What happened?
Mysteriously, I honestly do not know. It was not non-performance. The contracts were just not renewed. For some reason, the contracts were just not renewed.
God was pushing you.
Clearly, I finally just gave up like Jonah and decided to step into my Nineveh. You know, so entrepreneurship is something that I had, but I also acquired. Yes, so it's nature and nurture. Yeah.
So let's talk about 1516.
Yes.
What are some of the spices that you sell?
So right now, like we're holding now, you're holding garlic. We have turmeric. We have chili.
Turmeric in Kiswahili. Hey, majano.
Manjano.
That one.
Yeah. So we have ginger. We have rosemary. We are bringing in cardamom, cinnamon. We are bringing in black pepper. We are bringing in cumin. And a whole other assortment. About 60 spices are coming in, you know, but we are bringing them in phases, because it's one of the things we've learned in business is don't bite more than you can chew. And one of the things that many young entrepreneurs make a mistake is that they get excited when now the numbers start rising and you think you can be able to grow, and growth should be organic. Anything in life, anything that has life should have organic growth. If it's not organic, it will sabotage itself. It will die at a certain point. So we just want to grow organically. Right now we have 3. We're introducing 2 more into the market. We talk of smallholder farmers, and then we have people on the ground who consolidate for us. After consolidation, the products are taken. They are processed in a dehydrator. From a dehydrator, they are ground in just a normal grinder. Of course, depending on the granule size, ours are fine powder. We don't have no additives, no preservatives. From there, the next step is to put them in sachets. One of our USPs is not just the design that you see, but inside, every product is in sachets. So every box holds 34 sachets of 3 grams each. Yeah, because when it comes to spices, in Kenya especially, one of the biggest challenges people were having was that the user experience. Because most people put spices in bottles, and the user experience becomes a bit difficult. And then when it comes to cooking also, the consistency is messed up with. People cook using their heart, their eyes. No, pika kwa macho. When you ask how much garlic did you put, someone will not know, you know. But with our spices, every sachet is 3 grams. So you will know the meat you cook today. If you put 2 sachets, tomorrow or next week or next month or next year, because the shelf life is very long. If you want the same taste, you just put 2. So they're taken and then they're put in sachets. From there, they're packed in boxes, sealed, and they come to market.
Who does the packaging?
The packaging, in terms of printing?
No, in terms of
design.
The sachets.
The sachets. We have partnered with a number of companies. So the sachets are done by Plasitech. There's a company called Plasitech. They're the same guys who do the sachets for other confectionaries, other small businesses I have seen all over. You know, they pack salt, they pack sugar, they pack all manner of powder stuff, powdered food. They deal specifically with food. They are very good. Honestly speaking, we would not be able to do what we are doing were it not for them. So big up to Plasitech for supporting small businesses.
Yeah, we're coming to you, Plasitech. So, how long have you worked with them?
With Plasitech, since we started in 2020? No, 2019. Yeah, we started it late in 2019, and then 2020 now. No, in 2022. In 2020, sorry. Yes. We started in 2020 with them. Yeah.
Like, how was it for you? Like, most people when Corona came, hey, sisi ilitupiga vipropa. For you, like how was it for you to continue with your business and keep going and keep growing?
You know, when you don't have an option, that's the only option you have. So practically for me, this is my 8 to 5. This is it. I don't have a job I'm going to right now in an office. Yeah, this is it. You know, so even with Corona, we just found a way of adjusting into a new normal. You know, that's just what we did. How can we adjust into a new normal? Because life as we know it has changed forever. Literally, life as we know it has changed forever. So we just found ways and means of how to adjust into the new normal. One of the things that actually Corona really helped a lot, because one of the things Corona did is that it made people aware of the medicinal values of some of the herbs that we have.
Yeah.
You know, like garlic, ginger. So it educated people. So in a way, honestly, Corona kind of elevated and made business slightly easier for us. Yeah, in terms of just the technical, or rather not the technical know-how, the medicinal know-how and the benefits of the spices that we are selling. Yeah.
So when you talk about the herbal medicinal and stuff, can I mix directly this garlic powder with water?
Yes, direct, because it's extremely fine powder, and there are no additives, no preservatives. You can take it, put it in hot water, make your dawa, and be on the side of the people who are who believe that prevention is better than cure.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So when you talk about the herbaling and stuff, have you ever thought maybe of trying to make when you want to make the medicine, we use garlic, we use what do you call that? Ginger, and have you thought of packaging them all together at the same sachet?
Yeah, that's actually one of the things that we've already come up with. We have a dawa mix that eventually is, because we have all the products. In fact, our dawa mix has ginger, lemongrass, rosemary. What is the other one? I'll remember the other spice properly. We actually have
cinnamon.
Cinnamon, yeah. Although cinnamon, it's an acquired taste. Some people don't like cinnamon, because it's very, very strong. Those are what we call blends. Like these are standalones. You see, this is just turmeric, this is just garlic, this is just chili, ginger, whatnot, and all. Those are just standalones. But then our next line of products, this one, God willing, will come out in 2023, are blends. Yeah, and then rubs as well for marination, for grilling and such like stuff. So yeah, it's actually coming, but that one is for next year and 2024.
Okay, and who do you partner with on your business?
In terms of?
Maybe production and marketing as well.
Well, we partnered with a number. How our business model works is we've partnered with people whose main business is what we need. So for instance, when it comes to the design, it's in-house. When it comes to the printing, we've partnered with a company that does printing. Okay? When it comes to the sachets, we've partnered with a company that does sachets. When it comes to the dehydration, we've partnered with companies that do the dehydration. Companies like Somo are doing very good in terms of supporting entrepreneurs. They have a workspace where you can be able to do your entire value chain, from washing to drying to packaging, So you partner with people like those ones who their core business is what you need. You don't have to do everything. Yeah. So all you need to do is just learn how to partner with people whose core business is what you actually need. Go strike a deal with them. Give them your story, tell them you're an SME. If they say no, well and good, at least you tried. If they say yes, which most likely they will, because they want the money anyway, no matter how small, especially in their times, they'll take you up. So that's what we have actually done in our model. Yeah.
So what else do you do apart from the 15-16?
Well, under Judera, we have the 15-16 spices. We also have essential oils, now for hair and skin, under the brand name Soul Food. But that one is something that we are rolling out slowly. Because at the end of the day, the byproduct of our spices are essential oils. We can get essential oil for garlic, essential oil for chili, essential oil for turmeric, and then we sell. So right now we actually have 2. We have a third one that's coming in. We're also doing a bit of crayfish, you know, but that one is a bit specialized. It's a bit specialized. It's a lot of fun also. Yeah. So we actually have 3 brands: 2 for food, 1 for cosmetics. Yes.
Hey, should I join you in that business? Because when your business is very interesting and fun. Most people, when they see like you're talking about entrepreneurship, they'll be like, no, that's not for me. But they don't know the sweetness in it, and the sweetness is money.
Not necessarily money. The money is a result.
Yeah.
Not the end goal. If you're honestly getting into business to make money, you will fail. We got into business. The first time we got into business purely to make money. I usually say when you get into business to purely make money, 90% of your success rate is flawed. You're already 90% a failure. You only have 10% success rate. Yeah. Let money be a byproduct. It's the same way. You know, we are not selling spices for us. 15, 16, we are selling an experience, but we're using spices to sell the experience. Yeah. So as a result of selling the experience, money is the fruit.
Wow.
Yes.
I think we should have more interviews with you about entrepreneurship. Because not I think we should. We should have more interviews with you. Because ndafuta tena. So talking about what are some of the things that you do? Okay, you don't go for like a ready-made products, right? You like when I say ready-made products, I mean like when you unaona garlic ikitoka kwa garlic kwa inapanda, right?
Yes.
It's
a tuber.
Yeah, it's a tuber. So when you buy like when I buy Kiwevoro,
you buy and process.
You process it yourself. How long does it take for you to do the process?
Depending on the volumes. Anywhere between 4 to 5 days. You can do depending on the volumes and depending on the machinery. Because there are some dehydrators that can take up to 1 ton, 2 tons, 3 tons. There are some dehydrators that can take 8 tons in a day. There are some which are small that can take only 1/4 of a ton. So it all depends on the kind of order that you have. But ideally, start on Monday. By Friday, you have quite a bit of products. You have products to take you for about 2-3 months. Yeah.
Maybe as a farmer is watching this video and may want to partner with you in the business, what do you look for in that farmer?
First of all, we discourage rain-fed agriculture because chances of it failing are very high. So availability of water is very important. Then location, of course. Then the soil. Then the environment. You know, and the size of land.
So how does soil affect the product?
Quality. And then there are some plants that grow better in certain soils and don't do well in others. So the quality of the product is very key. And then when you think about the soil also, if the soil is contaminated, it means your product will be intoxicated with something that you do not want it to have. And our tagline is no additives, no preservatives, no chemicals, no nothing. Yeah.
Guys, business is all about creativity and natural things, organic things, right? So like if you think you're going to start this business, think about what he has just said. Let it be something organic, something else helpful, and something healthy. Wow. So tell us things that we don't know about this business.
Don't get into it to make money. Don't be in a rush. Practice something. I usually say use these P's. Be patient. Be prayerful. Wait. Hey, be prayerful, man. You know, be prayerful, honestly. So be patient, be prayerful. Let people help you. Be persistent. And persevere. And you'll have the 5 P's. Those are the 5 P's of business. Simply put.
Prayer appears everywhere. Even in what I'm doing, I just pray, God, please see me through. Because, yeah. So, what has this business taught you so far?
So many things. Wow, I'm trying to even think where to start. First of all, it has taught me that I'm not stupid. You know, by the 844 system, I was an average struggling student. You know, the best grade I ever got in high school, best ever, was a C+. Best ever, and I struggled to get it.
You know, someone, when you say C+, I go like, what? C+? For somebody that's like magic, you get?
Now, for me, that one was magic. Because the only A I got was the one for A, E, I, O, U.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, so I was an average struggling student. In school, because the 844 system didn't favor me, honestly. It didn't favor me at all. So I almost developed the mentality of I was good for nothing, or just good for some things, you know. So I learned that despite my inability to successfully be an achiever in the academic realm, I'm actually good at something, you know. I also learned that whatever idea that you have, you already have everything that you need to start. And all you need to do is start. That's all you need to do. You just need to start. As long as you start, you're home and dry. Yeah.
So as we wrap up this video, can you talk to someone, a young entrepreneur, and tell him or her something?
Start where you are. Start with what you have. You have everything that you need to jumpstart that idea that you have. That idea cannot be too small. It's not too small. Money is the last thing you need in business. The first thing you need in business is a good idea, is a good concept, a good heart, and a sober mind. God bless you in your venture.
So, I don't know how to end this video because he has literally talked about everything, and he has said so, how you say, wisdom words. How do you say? Yeah, words of wisdom. Yeah, so, yeah, in everything that you do, put God first and believe in what you do, and have faith in it. So, hard work pays, and don't just work hard, work smart.
Hard work pays, smart work pays better.
Hard work pays. So maybe that will be my but that will be like my theme from today, from right now. So yeah. So
this is my hustle and this is what I do.
What is that you do?
We process and package herbs and spices. 100%, no additives, no preservatives. Right here in Kenya in the 254.
Don't go for something that is processed and you don't know what is used in that. So yeah, and that's it for today. Hope you learned a lot from this video. We're going to bring him next time, not once, not twice. So expect him anytime, any day. So that's it for today. Hope you learned something and enjoyed my video. Till next time, bye bye.